Good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here. It's Thursday, so it's my Monday. Deep thought for the drive to work is priorities. Long story short, I gave my 2 weeks notice to the job I normally do on Thursdays. The reason for that is very simple. I need the time off for me. I say that because recently my back was acting up pretty bad, and I called in sick for the Tuesday shift for the one company, the other company I work with, not the main one, twice in a row, 2 weeks in a row. And even though my back was really acting up and I was dealing with a lot more pain, but I also had 3 days off from my main job, like I'm supposed to, and didn't have to actually go to work for the other company. So I was dealing with more pain, but I was better off up here, less stressed and everything. So that being the case, I gave it a lot of thought, and I've been thinking about it for a couple months actually. And I talked it over with the wife, and we both came to the same conclusion that it's time for me to give my 2 weeks notice to Northern Home Care and stop working for them, and specifically stop doing the Tuesday job, and specifically not stop working for them. Because my main job right now, I'm basically making $20 an hour for Thompson, whereas Northern, I'm making 16. If I end up during the summertime or whenever picking up an extra shift on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday for Thompson, the sheer dollar an hour difference is just unquestionably better. If I don't pick up an extra shift, I've got that extra downtime. I can actually relax instead of working 4 days, have a day off, and do all the running around you need to do. Work a day, and then try and spend some time with the family, and not have much time to do that with. And then a day off, where again you start doing the running around or cleaning the house or whatever, and you're not really resting. And then back to your 4 days on. So the wife and I, we talked about it, and we talked about it some more, slept on it, and talked about it again. And the priority is having the availability for the other company, because I make more money through them. And if I'm not working for them, I am able to rest and relax, and it will improve my quality of life. So I get to rest and not be sore, stiff, and hurt as much. Be doing better in general, basically. So yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. I mean, I make a little bit of money from the other company, which is nice. I'm basically losing about $70 every 2 weeks. But the amount with the raises I've gotten in the past 3 months, that $70 is irrelevant. The raises I got in over a 2 week time period with my regular shifts make that money null and void. So, plus the added benefits of being more rested, having more time to actually spend with my family and do things, and more importantly, just the whole rest thing. Because if I have a heavy work week where I'm doing a lot of baths or stuff like that, or just doing whatever, and I'm doing a lot of bending and stretching, my back acts up and I'm in a lot of pain. And that being the case, having 3 days to rest or relax means I'm in better shape to start off my work week again. And then even if it is another hard week, it doesn't knock me down as much. So it's better overall for this decision. But the wife and I talking about it, the thing is, what's the priority? Is it that extra job where I'm only doing one shift? And sometimes the shifts go great. I mean, it's only 4 hours, but sometimes the shifts go great, and sometimes it's really slow, and the client's not having such a good day, and it brings down my spirits and makes it a more difficult week for me, because I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything to help the client. I mean, the guy's got Parkinson's disease. I mean, some days are worse than others. So I'm sitting there, and he's basically asleep most of the shift. You know, I'm down. You know, it brings down my spirits and everything. So yeah, we had to decide what was the priority. And in life, I've noticed by sitting down and talking with my wife or significant other or friends or whatever, a lot of times if you're in a situation where things just aren't quite the way you want them to be, sit down and think about it and talk with friends, family, whoever. Just figure out what your priority or priorities are. And it makes making a change and doing things differently a lot easier, because once you know what's important to you and what is your priority, is it working like a dog and making more money, or is it maybe making a little bit more money, having a little more downtime, and physically and emotionally feeling better? I mean, for everybody it's different. Everybody's got the priorities. I got a friend who is a female bodybuilder, and I was watching one of her videos yesterday, and she was saying in her video that some days it is really hard to get out of bed and get up and go to the gym and do what she knows she needs to do to get to where she wants to be. But then she thinks about it, and yeah, we all have our bad days or our down days, but what's more important? Staying in bed and, you know, moping about it, or getting up and getting active and focusing on your goals and where you want to be. So whether it's bodybuilding and getting into a certain weight class, or getting to a certain level of definition, or in my case, getting to a certain level of rest and relaxation so that you can be in a better frame of mind and feel better physically, and have a better day. I mean, for me, I want to feel better, be more rested, and have a better day so that I'm in a better mood. By being in a better mood, I'm more likely to get down on the floor and play with my son, or go out and go for a walk in the park with him, or what have you. Go do things with my son. Go do things with my wife, and be feeling better physically, and therefore better mentally and emotionally. So you got to figure out what your priorities are. And it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever your priority is, it's your priority. It's not mine. It's not the next person's. But you got to figure out what's right for you and what's important for you. And once you figure it out, go for it, do it, make whatever changes you need to in your daily life to make it happen. So that's the long and the short of it. It ended up being longer than I thought it was. Thought it was going to be shorter, but I'm almost at work and running out of things to say. So I want you all to sit back, relax, have a good day, enjoy yourself, take her easy, and I'll see you next time. Later.